mother. We have discontent means unhappiness. Revolt means like being against somebody, rising against somebody. Regent means a ruler in place of the king. That is all. Okay. Next, we have in text questions 23.1. The most suitable answer you have to choose. Jijabai told her mantri to
See,
give the soldiers wives gifts and keep them happy. Yeah. Then the next one. Where was Shivaji?
and B.
B. He had been taken prisoner by Aurangzeb, correct? Then the C one. Jijabai believed that the letter was a hoax because. Second.
A. She did not trust.
A. He did not trust Aurangzeb. Yes. D. Ramdas was.
Ma'am, C. A court poet and Shivaji's teacher and companion.
Yes, he was a court poet and Shivaji's teacher and companion. Correct. The second question. The Mantri believes that the soldiers will revolt. His anxiety shows the soldiers' feeling of uncertainty and fear about their future. Discuss this in 30 words. Mantri thought that the soldiers will revolt, okay? And he's anxious because the soldiers are feeling uncertainty and fear about their future because they are not having the king. So in the absence of the king, they are feeling uncertain in future, uncertain about the future, okay, and fear also. So discuss this whole thing. Like you need to explain this whole thing, like about the mantri and the soldiers' feeling and what measure was taken to for it, like because they were uncertain and they were fearing the future. What measure did the like queen took that time?
The mantri to give them extra pay and more food, and to give their wives gifts.
Yes, and their children toys and sweets.
Yep.
So yes, that is what the queen did. Tell me a little about the mantri belief that the soldiers will revolt. Why does he believe that?
Because the king isn't there. So
Because he isn't there.
yeah.
He believes that the soldiers will revolt. Why? Any other reason? What else? Why are they feeling uncertain? Why are the soldiers feeling uncertain? Yes,
I think because the Mughals were trying to attack Bijapur.
the Mughals were trying to attack Bijapur. Okay. And what else? Because they are uncertain, they didn't get any news of the king, so they're still uncertain if the king is alive or is he dead. Okay. Because they don't know really. Okay, there is uncertainty when we do not know the outcome. If the king is dead, if the king is alive, okay. They didn't know that, so they were uncertain and they feared the future because they were like planning an attack. The Mughals were planning an attack. So they were they were in fear for the future. So all of that you have to phrase it. Okay. Why the mantri believed that the soldiers will revolt? Why were the soldiers feeling uncertain and feared about the future? And then what did the queen did to like make it better? What measures did the queen take to make them feel better? Okay. These three things you have to cover in this answer. All right. Now, Jijabai orders the raise in salary and ration of the soldiers, sent gifts and sweets to the families from her private finances. What these gestures show about Jijabai as a person and as a regent. What do you think? This tells about her character as a person and as a regent, somebody who's in the place of king.
I think she was very fearful that the soldiers would revolt, so she gave them, extra pay, more rations, gifts.
Okay. But I think fearful is not the right word. I got your point, but fearful is not a right word. But she was like uncertain. She thought that they would revolt, so she gave them the family sweets and toys and everything. Okay, that is a point, yes. But fearful, no. She was not fearful. She was just uncertain or worried, maybe. Okay. So, anything else? Any other point, Edric and Megan? So,
Okay.
Amaze, this was 1 second, Megan. Amaze, this was about her as a person or her as a regent?
As think as a regent.
As a regent, yes. It would be as a regent. Yes, Megan.
I was gonna say, when she gives the raise in the salary and she gives stuff for their families, I guess it shows her as a strong leader. Like, it's a,
The strong leader.
she comforts the people. It shows she can take care of the place.
She
Even
can take care of the place. Strong leader, yes. Responsible.
responsible.
Responsible. Her sense of
Yeah.
responsibility that she had.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. This was as a person also responsible and taking care of the people, and as a regent, a strong leader. Okay. Yes, make it good. Okay, Edric. What do you think about Jijabai as a person and as a regent after she did this act?
Okay, so wait. As a person, mm, it shows that Jirabai wants her son back, and as a regent, she wants she wants to give all those gifts and the toys to the children, to sweets and all,
Okay.
place of the king.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Any characteristics that you want to mention? Any particular characteristics? No? Okay. Okay. Then we have, do you know? Let's see some facts. Shivaji was a great warrior and just ruler who consolidated the Maratha kingdom. He is honored till date because he protected the vulnerable people. Although he fought many battles against the Mughal Empire, Aurangzeb, he practiced religious tolerance, protected Muslim women, mosques, and tombs. Today, the 14th Battalion of the Maratha Light Infantry Regiment traces its origin to Shivaji's army of the 18th century. Their battle cry is Bol Shri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Okay, so this is, I think, the 14th Battalion of the Maratha Light Infantry Regiment. That is, I think, an army troop. Okay, from the Maratha region. From the Maratha region, their origin is comes from the Shivaji's army of the 18th century. And when they go for a battle and the battle cry happens, like the battle cry is like they raise the weapons and shout something, and then the battle begins, right? So the battle cry is Bol Shri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Ki Jai. That is Hail Shri Chhatrapati Shivaji King. Okay, and then they go into battle. All right. Now, he was a just ruler who consolidated the Maratha kingdom, and he is honored because he protected the vulnerable people. Okay. He fought many battles against the Mughal Empire Emperor Aurangzeb. He also practiced religious tolerance, protected Muslim women, mosques, and tombs. Okay, he protected vulnerable groups and also the religious places. Now, in Mumbai, the railway terminus and airport have been named Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Terminus and Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Airport, respectively, in his memory. Do you know that? Have you heard the names of these airports?
Yes, ma'am, I've heard of it.
Yes, and the railway. You both have it. Okay.
What do I?
Yes,
The
yeah.
railway word.
What?
Did you hear the railway or the airport? These
Yeah,
names you have. Okay. So these are also named after this king, Chhatrapati Shivaji. Okay. Now, there is an exercise. Shivaji is considered a hero even today. Identify any man or woman from your neighborhood or state whom you admire. He or she may be living today or may have lived some years ago. Make a list of all the reasons why you admire him or her. Now, using this list, write a paragraph describing him or her. Can you do this activity as homework today? Do this activity as homework today. Okay. I want you all to list down 6 to 8 reasons. Okay. Why you admire this person, and then write a para. Write a para describing this person in 8 to 10 lines. Write this down. Write this down as homework. 6 to 8 reasons you have to give, and you have to write a para in 8 to 10 lines. Okay. Okay. Now, the part two of the poem, the second part of the poem, that starts at footstep and a slight noise outside and ends in long live Maharashtra. A mother, even though a ruler or strong personality, is always a mother first. Love and care for her children is natural
Wait,
for her.
ma'am,
Yes,
do we have to write it and send it to you
yes, write it and send it to me.
by today?
Today or tomorrow. Last by tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Now, a mother, even though a ruler or strong personality, is always a mother first. Loving care for her children is natural for her, and emotionally, she is always attached to them. Okay. In part 2, you learn that Jijabai, Shivaji's mother, is very keen to see him safe and sound with her. The news of his death has upset her, though she strongly believes it to be a hoax. She is very anxious about her son and grandson's well being. Yet, she announces gifts for soldiers and their families in order to keep their morale high. She agrees to welcome sadhus because they are from the north. They may have some news about her son, but at the same time, she is fully aware of her responsibility towards the Maratha people. She is totally committed and earnest regent. Her interaction with Soyabai and sadhus makes it obvious that she keeps her emotions under control and believes Shivaji will return for the sake of Marathas. Shivaji also, like a seasoned ruler, keeps his excitement subdued and makes his appearance in disguise. Read the unit to find out what happens in the end. Okay, so this para is the explanation of the second part, and we see some qualities of his mother. Okay, strong personality. Okay, responsible. Okay, and also this is also like another thing important for ruler or regent. Okay, keep their emotions under control. In text questions 23.2, match the following to complete the sentences. Jijabai agreed to settle the three sadhus, to see the three sadhus.
B.
B.
Oh no,
Mm,
D. I think D. Oh,
yes, D.
D.
Because they had come from far off places. The sadhus told her that
Ma'am, A. Shivaji was captured by Aurangzeb.
Shivaji was captured by Aurangzeb. The third sadhu remained silent. Jijabai asked the sadhus,
Ma'am,
The
B.
plus.
yes, to bless her. The third sadhu unexpectedly was the king, right? We were not expecting the plot twist, the ending of it. So he was actually the king. Like he was like from starting, he was he had his head down, and then he was like very doing this, silent all the time, not doing anything. Okay, so and then he was actually the king. So that was a like ending. Now, why did Jijabai agree? Why yes to meet the sadhus? Give three reasons.
Ma'am, fifth
One
one.
hundred.
Ma'am, the fifth one you didn't discuss.
Oh, oh, sorry. Soyabai was sad because
C.
see she could not see her son Sambhaji. Okay. Now, why did Jijabai agree to meet the sadhus? All of you give me one reason.
Ma'am,
Yes, actually.
one reason is that because the sadhus came from very far off place.
Very far off place, yes. And amazing make it.
Because she wanted this. She wanted a blessing from them.
She wanted them to bless her. Yes.
And she also, yeah.
Make it.
Because maybe they had some news about her son.
Maybe
They had some news about her son.
yes, Megan. Yes, yes, good. Because they had some news, they might have some news about her son. Now, third one, Jijabai could recognize her son among the sadhus. And how? What does it show about Jijabai as a mother? Write in 50 words.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, how?
Okay. So it shows that how Jijabai always cares for her son, and Jijabai knows how her son looks, and
How old is her son?
uh,
Last line, what did you say? Say again.
okay. Like shows like how her son looks like she knows everything about her son.
She knows everything about her son. Mm-hmm. She knows everything about her son, yes. Okay. What does it show about Jijabai as a mother, Megan? Cannot hear you. No.
Can you hear me now? It's better.
Yes, now it's good.
It shows she knows her son.
She knows his son, yes, and
She knows that I wouldn't say mother situation, but I don't really know where that would fit.
didn't get that.
Like when she got the letter saying that he died. It
Hmm.
feels like a mother situation. Oh, but I know he's safe. I know it's going to be captured. Mother situation.
Okay. Yes. Yes, that's right. Mainly, you got to write about like her nature as a mother. She was caring, she loved him, she loved his son. Okay, she was very caring towards him. She worried about him, and she also like felt pain and hurt in her heart because of the separation. Okay, she was hurt also
Like,
because she was separate from her son. She
but
couldn't see
but she thought that the letter was fake. That the
what the
letter
letter was
said that
fake.
Shivaji is dead.
Yes, she thought that the letter was fake at Shivaji's death. That death letter was fake and everything. So elaborate it and write. Uh, her like you can like put in a lot of qualities of a mother. Okay, while writing the answer, and that I think she recognized him because of the touch. Okay, because of maybe the touch or maybe his smell or I don't know what smell really, but there is something that like um through which you can identify the feel of somebody close to you. You can identify it. So like a mother can identify her son by just touching his hand. Okay. So it can be like identified like that. We don't really know here if he was in a total sadhu appearance, but probably he was in a sadhu appearance. That is like the worn out clothes, rags, it's mentioned in the story. And sadhus have long hair and long beard. So that also, and then rags. Okay. So she recognized him through the touch also, through the feel of him. Okay. Okay. Oh, you have a diary entry. Have you ever faced a situation where you lost something or somebody you loved? How did you feel when that happened? Write a diary entry describing your feelings. Do you know how to write a diary entry?
I'm going to start with Dear Diary.
Hmm. Yes. You put the date and time also. Okay. You put the date and time. And then you start with Dear Diary, comma. Okay. And then next line, we start with telling like writing down how we would tell about an event to a friend in formal language. Okay, no formal language, but very informally. You write down, today this happened, today that happened, and this is how I felt about it, and this is what I've been thinking about, and I don't know what to do, and all of that. Like you write it, like you're telling it to a friend. But just in the starting, you put the date and time, and then you write your diary, comma, next line. You just begin informally. Okay, so that is a diary entry. And you can do this diary entry. Okay, you can do this diary entry, but you don't have to send me. Okay, you can do this, but you don't have to send me. We have a do you know. When Aurangzeb arrested Shivaji in Raja Jai Singh's house, Shivaji realized that Aurangzeb was planning to kill him. Shivaji struck upon an idea and said that he wanted to make peace with God by sending fruit and sweetmeats to Brahmins and holy men. Aurangzeb agreed to this. One fine day, Shivaji and his son Shambhaji hid themselves into large baskets in which fruits and sweetmeats were packed every day and escaped from Aurangzeb's custody. Okay, so this is what he did. This was what you're looking for actually.
But
How
ma'am,
he escaped. Yes, Cedric.
but ma'am, like, how did Aurangzeb agree to? How did why did Aurangzeb agree?
See, I'll tell you why. Okay, this is uh why I think why he agreed. Okay, because he was about to kill him, right? And usually they have this trend kind of thing that what is your last wish? Okay, or if you have any last wish kind of thing, what do you want to do before you die, just before you die? So he was already planning to kill him. He must have asked him, or this Shivaji must have told him that I have this one wish that before I die, I want to make peace with God by sending gifts to God in the form of fruits and the like sweets and all. In the like those times, they had this thing, right? I idols and all for like gods, okay, gods and goddess idols they used to have, and they used to offer them fruits and sweets and things. So he said that I want to make peace with God by offering him the fruits, sweets, and all. Okay, so that is why he agreed. Aurangzeb agreed
Ma'am,
because he was going to kill him later on. Yes,
ma'am,
Andrew.
ma'am, but how did they escape from those baskets where the fruits and sweets were packed?
Um, they must have brought like the fruits and sweets to Shivaji before, showing them maybe to show him that we are going to offer this to the god. They're like some idol or some god, and then they when they came, or maybe when they saw, they just went and they hid in that. And that is also like not small, but they used to have big everything in that king's times. In olden times they used to have big baskets and all, very big, in which an entire human can fit. So they hid in that big fruit basket, and then they like escaped when they were taken to the like to offer. They just somehow went out, like came out and then went escaped, and then maybe they hid with the like monks and all. Okay,
But
and then
But Aurangzeb know that they escaped?
Aurangzeb know about the escape? Aurangzeb must have found out about the escape later on. Definitely must have found out about this escape later on. So yes, he came to know later for sure. Okay, but then by that time they already had escaped, and so that I think because like so that the Aurangzeb's men could not chase him back and take him into prison, he changed his look. He changed his look into a look of a Brahmin. Okay, into a look of like this thing.
Sadhu,
So
sadhu.
he would be sadhu, yes, sadhu. In
So
the look of
the
sadhu.
third sadhu was him. Third sadhu was him.
Third sadhu was him only, yes. Third sadhu was him. Okay, now we have adverbs in grammar here. Okay, in this lesson. Okay, before that, wanted to discuss something from the test with you. The English test papers that I checked and sent you all. Just a minute. 1 minute. One second, let me just find the PDF, the test PDF. Nine gold medals, what? Yes, 9 gold medals chapter. I gave you a question in the grammar about alliteration. Okay. In that question, there is one thing that I wanted to clarify. In the alliteration exercise, there was one sentence. Okay. First thing is this, that if two words are starting with the same alphabet, but they are not coming together, they are not in alliteration. Like mummies in the museum. Mummies in the museum is not in alliteration because mummies and museum is not coming together. Okay. Mummies and museum word is not coming together. They have to be one after the other, right next to each other. Okay. Okay. Like, say, mummified mummies. Okay. Alliteration. Okay. Just random. Just something random. Mummified mummies. Alliteration. But mummies in the museum, not an alliteration. Okay. Words that are coming apart are not alliteration. Also, the word is not an alliteration. Okay. The word is not an alliteration. Okay. So, the ticket is not an alliteration. Okay, the is just used as an article here, but the is not used in the form of alliteration. Okay, because it's not really an actual word; it is an article.
Same
Okay.
for and an also. Same for.
Yes, and an and the, these three are not used as alliteration. If you say an apple is not alliteration. Okay, an apple is not an alliteration. All right, understood.
Yes.
In the fifth one were two alliterations, AVA 8 and ATX. AVA 8, ATX. So if you just did one, I cut half marks in that. Okay. If you just identified one and not two, I cut half marks. If you've done two both AVA 8 and ATX, then I've given full. Okay. Also, they should have the same sound. Whales whistling, WH, WH. Okay, same sounds. Okay, they should have the same sounds, and the words should come closer. Same thing in the second one also. City has a couple of colleges. It looks like an alliteration, but it is not an alliteration. Why? Because the words are not coming together, close together. Okay? Couple colleges is alliteration. Couple colleges together. Okay? But couple of colleges, because of come of came in between, it is not an alliteration. Okay? They have to be two words which are coming together. Okay, if a word comes in between, then it is not considered as an alliteration. Understood now? Understood the difference?
Yes.
Okay, so a and the are not alliteration. The words like coming in the same, all CC words are coming, but they are not together in the sentence, not alliteration. Also, same sound. Okay, same sound. City and college. C and city and college. Starting with the same alphabet, but one is CI and one is CO. Okay, not alliteration.
Okay.
CO and CO coming together, alliteration. CI and CI coming together, alliteration. Same sound, okay? WH and WH coming together, okay? Alliteration. But WE and WH coming together, not alliteration. Okay? Understood? Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Edric.
ma'am, the test is next week. No, he said the test will be every 2 weeks.
I will take tomorrow, and then next week I'll give you all a gap, and then after the next week I'll take the next test, okay?
Why not this test next week, ma'am?
No, this test is gonna be tomorrow.
Why, ma'am?
Prepare for it. Because I've announced it. This test is gonna be tomorrow. And after the tomorrow's test, Thursday, Friday classes I'll take. Next week also classes I'll take. The next test I will take next week. Okay?
So, so so the test is every 2 weeks, no?
Yes, Roderick. From now on, every 2 weeks. Okay, this test, after this test, every 2 weeks. All right.
Thank you.
Give this test of tomorrow. Then after this, I'll take every 2 weeks. Okay.
Ma'am, next week we'll take chapter 8 after this. After 12, we'll take chapter 8.
Yes, chapter 8. What is the name of chapter 8? Can you tell me?
A birthday letter.
A birthday letter. Did we do a birthday letter in class?
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
We did. Okay. Okay. So we'll do birthday letter. Next week, I'll take the test of a birthday letter, and the next chapter of home science. Okay. All right. Okay. That's all for today. I'll see you guys. Yeah.
Thursday.
Right, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.